Hi everybody, I'm Rich Funke. This past week we paused to reflect on the tragedy that took place 16 years ago on September 11th when terrorists murdered nearly 3,000 fellow citizens. The evil perpetrated that day by terrorists did not divide us, it united us. Terrorists sought to crush our spirit, but instead reinvigorated our courage. None of us will ever forget the bravery and resolve of our first responders. We have an obligation to those who bravely lost their lives. It is not just to remember. Let it also serve as a reminder to continue to be vigilant. Evil hasn't vanished. Extremism is still a reality. There is still an evil force focused on disrupting our democracy, our tolerance, our principles and values. It's important to honor the brave men and women who lost their lives while keeping in mind that there is still work to be done. Together we fight. United we stand as a nation. The governor was in Rochester this week to announce the data science partnership between the University of Rochester and Harris Corporation. It's something that my colleagues and I worked hard to make happen. The Rochester Data Science Consortium will provide state-of-the-art solutions to big data challenges. It'll establish technical leadership, train our future workforce, and develop tomorrow's technology to grow our workforce and economy today. Thanks to Danny Wegman and the Wegman Family Charitable Foundation for recognizing the potential growth for our community with a generous $20 million commitment to the Gergen Institute for Data Science. Our area has some of the best public and private colleges and universities in the state, and it's always great to spend time with students. I want to thank RIT Athletic Director Lou Spiotti for the opportunity to speak to RIT's team captains and selected student athletes about the importance of leadership. We talked about how learning to prepare yourself in sports pays big dividends when preparing yourself for life. Also last Thursday, we honored the Victor girls softball team at the Board of Education meeting for their second sectional title in the past 3 years last spring, and the boys lacrosse team for their unprecedented third straight state championship. Congratulations again to Coach Shelley Collins and Coach Jim Andre. From the great food at Tazen the Blues event at the Penfield Veteran Memorial Park on Saturday, to the Winton Village Festival of the Arts, to Oktoberfest in Irondequoit, and the Bristol Volunteer Fire Department's Clam Bake Saturday was a perfect weekend to spend time in the 55th State Senate District. And finally, I want to take a moment to reiterate my support for the men and women who protect us. I spent the evening at the Rochester Police Department Foundation's Blue and Gold Annual Gala and stopped by Troop E headquarters in Canandaigua. Troop E is celebrating their 50th anniversary. The state police are celebrating their 100th. Have a safe week. I'm Senator Rich Funke.